Keep it locked, my people, my peeps. What is good? Testing, testing, testing. This is a test, not of your emergency broadcasting system, but this is a test. I want to see, actually, tonight, if I've set up some of my, what do they call them? Your moderators. So, hopefully somebody might pop into the video, into the live stream tonight. Test, test, test. This is a test. I am going to have another open discussion tonight just about, hey, it's Friday, it's the Sabbath, let's do it right. Let's roll in the Sabbath right as chosen ones, as TIs. This is a test. We're gonna have an open discussion. Let me turn on the lights. I was just trying to set the ambiance around here. I was just trying to set the mood. But this is definitely a test. Let me turn the camera back around. Okay, guys, hold on. Let's get into it. All right, let me see. Test one. My mic sounds nice. Test two. Front camera. Hola, ¿cómo está? So, this is a test. Hello, how are you doing tonight? And happy Sabbath if you celebrate the Sabbath. So, I'm in here. This is a test. I want to see if some of the people that I've created to be, or added to be a moderator, will join, so I can see if they're joined. This is just an open discussion, guys. An open discussion about us as chosen ones, us as targeted individuals, right? How is everything going? And I wanted to come on live tonight because I did hear a person speak about, your environment and how your environment plays a part in your mental health. So I was like, that's interesting, because I know for me, I moved like a year ago into my new where I'm at, my new residence where I'm at. And then, I decorated around my place, but I haven't fully unpacked the boxes. And so I started to think, so what is my environment at this particular time saying about me mentally? Okay, because we do know that your surroundings are a reflection of what's going on in your dome. Okay, guys. It truly is. It's truly a reflection. If you've ever seen those TV shows of hoarders, because they have so many issues, so many they can't let go of things, so they become hoarders. They start to hoard different items, and it's a reflection of actually how they're feeling inside. This is hold on, let me put that up there so that I can see it and read it later as well. This is a mess, hard as heck. You ain't never lied. You have not lied with that one. For you, fairy tales, I didn't understand how humans can stalk me like this. That is, that is the crazy thing, how a human being can, and that's why I believe a lot of people are inhabited by evil spirits that need to be cast out, because I just, how could you even want to do this to your worst enemy? You know what I'm saying? It's really ridiculous. But we are protected by the Most High, for sure. It is. It's just ridiculous how a human being can literally stalk you, watch you, and knowing. And some of them, this is what blows my mind. that some of them have children, actually have children that you, as a parent, I wouldn't want no one to do that to my children. But these people have children. They're enacting, this tyranny on other humans and not thinking about their own children. What's going on with in their children's lives at school, that their children might not be communicating back to them. When I was pregnant, I remember my mom saying, I don't know where we were at, but I was laughing at somebody. I don't know. I was laughing at somebody, whatever they had on, I was laughing at them. And she said, don't laugh or don't tease nobody. And I was pregnant at the time. That's right. I was pregnant at the time. And she said, don't laugh at anybody because that'll come back on you. Or that can, if it don't come back on you, it can come back on your children or your child that you're pregnant with. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, what? Really? It is so funny when I go live. I see a certain person pop up on the live. It's funny how that happens. Maybe we're connected some kind of way, but yeah, I see you. Every time I go live, I see you pop your live on. But anyway, I'm gonna keep it moving. The notification just hit my live stream. That's interesting. But yeah, so I'm like, wow. Okay, well, let me not talk about nobody. Let me not laugh at anybody's situation because I don't want my child to come out looking crazy. But we're humans. We're gonna laugh and joke at particular times. We don't. Well, let me say for me, I'm gonna speak on my behalf. I never took it to the extreme, to the bullying. And see, a lot of these perps, they don't think that it's a form of bullying, it's a form of harassment. They can't think that because they continue to do it, you see. I don't care how much money that they're getting paid to do this type of thing. It's outlandish, and it should be stopped. It needs to be stopped. Let me see. I have general anxiety and can't sleep. That's a problem. That's something that I think they want to cause you to have, is for you not to sleep and be sleep deprived. And when you're sleep deprived, you have issues. I don't know if you work, but Junior, you'll have issues functioning at work, functioning in life without proper sleep. I'm so scared. So, Junior, how old are you? Well, let me not. I won't ask you how old are you. And you're so exhausted due to all of the targeting. Well, this definitely has let you know that this is a marathon. This is not a sprint. This is not going to be over fast. And if you are a real target, Junior, there is no need to be scared. I've had a couple people come on the live stream. I'm so scared. Scared of what? If they were going to do something, they would have done it already. And if they're going to do something, this body that you're in is a vessel. This is not who you are. The spirit that lives inside this vessel, your vessel is who you are. And it continues to go forward. It doesn't stop just because this vessel, what you see here now, will end, and because it's corruptible, so it will end. Actually, since Junior, I'm gonna, how you say your last name? I'm not even gonna mess it up. This comment right here. I'm gonna go into some music this Sabbath. Since it is the Sabbath, okay? We're gonna rock a song really quick. I might let y'all see the video later, but first I'm gonna put the song up on the screen, or well, I won't put the song up on the screen. I will actually let you guys listen to it. Hold on. So let me get it queued. I had it queued up, but you know how that go. We don't, because look, I'm coming hard as a chosen one, as a targeted individual. The Most High has not given us the spirit of fear. Okay, He hasn't. So let's get into it. What God can do for you. For another day, y'all. So that was just a little bit, and I'm going to show you who sung that song. I know I've been changed, and that's what you should know. You should know that you've been changed as a targeted individual, as a chosen one. I don't even care if you don't believe in the Most High. This has changed your life forever. Forever. You can't go back to what you used to know, how you used to be. You have truly been unplugged from the machine. And you should be happy, not fearful, that you've been unplugged from the machine. So I'm going to turn this around so you guys can actually see who was singing this song. Hold on. Let me turn you guys around real quick. And then this is just a little sample of his song. Okay. Go back to settings. All right. Come on now. Huh? Another day. No, I've been changed. Matter of fact, let me see if he got the whole. Let me go on his page right quick. Be nosy. Let me be nosy right quick. See if he got the whole song on his page. So let's go over here. Here we go. Huh? Let's go. Finally free. Come on now. That's what I'm saying, y'all. They ain't nothing but monkeys. Wait a minute. Let me turn this back around. They ain't nothing but monkeys on your back. We are free. That's the thing, guys. Let me turn y'all back around and talk to y'all for a minute. We are finally free. We have been awoken. So you have to take this opportunity to be, to navigate better. Let me put this comment up here. Navigate better in life. Okay? Yes. And rejoice. Okay, because it's about you've been awoken. Even if we are part of the program, even if we are targeted, chosen to be awoke at this time in life, it's for me, this is how I feel about it. It's for a reason. It's because you have the opportunity to make some changes in your life for the better, I would hope. And you get to see what the world is really about. It's not about, all of this make-believe you see on the television, the mind controlling of the TV, your media, all of that. You've been awoken, and you've been awoken for a reason, because you are an independent thinker. you think outside of the box. I guarantee you never was the type of person, even in childhood, to color it directly inside the lines perfectly. You know, you went your own way. You've been a creative type of person all of your life. And that is the reason why I think a lot of us are chosen or targeted, because you cannot be contained, you cannot be controlled in this small community that they're trying to shrink everybody into, this small community called the one world order, the one world government that they're trying to cram everyone into. Well, eliminate half of the population, we know that, and then cram the world into this one mindset of thinking. And we are not part of that. We are not part of their agenda, and we can't get with their program. So therefore, we will not be accepted going forward. And believe me, they have pressed on the gas to go forward as fast as they can. Um, and I just hope that you guys are staying aware of your surroundings. And like I started with this broadcast, this is a test. I was testing to see, if any of the people that I chose to be moderators would pop on. I didn't tell them that I was even coming on tonight, but also from what I had heard on a video I was watching earlier, and I found this to be true in life about your surroundings. Even if you're a chosen person or a target individual, and you may be homeless. Nevertheless, how are the surroundings? How are your surroundings, your immediate surroundings? Because you can still be neat. You can still be as clean as possible. You can still present yourself in a presentable manner, no matter what your circumstances are. And I said, well, yes, that is so very true. And so you as chosen ones, you as targeted individuals, don't let your standards drop. Because once your standards drop, like I believe Junior was saying he was scared or what have you, then you start to take on or let spirits inhabit you of depression. You see, I mentioned hoarding in the beginning, being a hoarder. Those people have let different demonic spirits come in to inhabit the hollowed out spaces of their vessel, their soul, because of hurt or trauma. And so that is where the hoarding comes from. They're trying to fill in a hole or a space that cannot be filled because they hollowed that space out, and they've allowed a demonic spirit in. And you see, demonic spirits, they can never be satisfied. You understand? There's no satisfying a demonic spirit once you let that demonic spirit in. And you might say, well, Nikki, not Nicole, I would never let a demonic spirit in. Well, you see, there are many ways to let demonic spirits into your life, into your vessel. And the thing about the church, and I stay on the church. I stay on how they taught many of us, because many of us are struggling to this day because of how they brought forth the word, okay, how they brought forth the Bible and taught it. And so now many of us are struggling with issues that may have not never needed to come across us in our pathway in life. Okay, so doing certain drugs opens up pathways, portals. And I know a lot of you guys are like, portals. Your eyes are portals, my people, my peeps. Your ears are portals. You see, your sex organs, your vagina is a portal. Your penis is a portal. You see, your anus is a portal. Your flesh, your skin is a portal. And so that is why the Most High God said, do not mark yourself, do not cause tattoos. And I'm not trying to preach or teach or any of that. I'm just telling you what I've learned, because trust me, I have some tattoos. So yeah, I didn't know. I was thinking, hey, it's cool, or I'm gonna get a tattoo to cover up a scar or something along that line, not knowing that you're opening up portals for that. Let me say it like this. I'm gonna say it in two different ways, because I know a lot of people who may listen or come across my channel may not understand or may not believe in the Most High. So they might believe or believe in portals, but they believe in your aura, okay? The aura that surrounds you. So when you, let me see if I can get a piece of paper real quick, guys. Hold on. Giving me the pen. Portals, you as a human. Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing? I'm going to draw a little human person really quick. I'm gonna draw a man and a woman, because I don't want nobody saying, you ain't drawing no woman. So put a little skirt. These are stick people. Remember back in school, these are stick people. Okay? So these two stick people right here. Well, for some of you guys who understand auras, I'm going to draw circles around these stick people. You see, when you start dabbling into maybe witchcraft or something along that lines, I'm just going to go to one person now. Let's just one person, because I featured both sexes. So I'm just going to do the man and his aura. If you start dabbling in witchcraft, that's gonna put a hole into your aura or into your vessel, okay, into your soul. That's gonna put a hole. And out here, you see, out here, outside of your being, there are entities waiting, fallen angels, evil spirits that laid down and lost their bodies because they laid down with, they were holy angels that laid down with man, and then the Most High flooded this plane, and so they became evil spirits because they lost their bodies. But see, we can't die, and they were holy, so they had already had an incorrupt body, you see. So when the flood came, when the Most High flooded this realm, their bodies, like our bodies, die, but our spirits are still there. They live on. They go back up to the Most High. Okay, these spirits still were here on this, in this plane, in this realm. So they still occupy this space, but they don't have a physical body, you see. So hopefully you can see this. So this is the person, you, man or woman, This is a protective, you see that circle I've drawn? That is a protective seal around you. Your protective soul, your aura, for some people who understand it in that manner. So when you start, I'm gonna do X. Say you start taking, what is that drug that they have, fentanyl? Say you start taking the drug fentanyl that they have on the street, a powerful drug. They say if you touch a little bit of that drug, you can actually die. It puts a hole in that protective aura in your soul. Okay? And these entities are waiting. These little squiggly things that I've drawn, they're on the outside waiting to get in. So then you start having sex. You know, you're a teenager maybe, pure pressure, however, and you start having uh, sex. And you know that it's unlawful sex. You're not married, so you're fornicating. Okay, so now you have damaged your protective soul, your aura again. So entities can keep, like 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 some of these games you guys play. They're trying to get into you. Okay? Now, a lot of people, and I've kind of touched on this before regarding sex, and a movie that came out back in the late 70s regarding a spirit, a entity, a evil spirit that would have sex, excuse me, that would have sex with a woman who moved into a house. And this evil spirit would torment this woman. Um, it is hard to really bring forth this message to people that have been hurt by the churches, because of the way that the churches have taught messages. Um, and so people deal with actual evil spirits tormenting them, okay? From things that they've done in their past that they were unaware of the portals. See, these are portals that you have allowed the demonic. See, you have a protective seal, a protective barrier around your soul, your aura. For, and I'm not going to keep saying aura because I don't do the aura thing. I just wanted to connect for you people who don't believe in the Most High, for your soul. So when you are having, um, when you're fornicating, you're having sex outside of marriage, okay, um, you are allowing evil spirits into your vessel. That is a pathway. And if you continue to allow these evil spirits into your vessel while you are fornicating, having sex outside of marriage, not just sex, physical sex with a man or a woman. I'm talking about masturbation, um, any forms of sex, playing with sexual toys. You might think, well, you know, I've given my life to the Most High, and I know having sex outside marriage is wrong. So I'm gonna go buy me one of those little toys I seen, because on the internet they've been talking about these toys and they popping, and I want to see what it's about. So I'm gonna get that and I'll be safe. No, you're not gonna be safe. You're still messing around with that portal down there, which is your sex organ. Okay. And you are still giving access to demonic spirits, evil spirits that are here that were left after the flood. Okay. After the great flood that the Most High flooded this plane with. They are still here, and they wander this earth to and fro, looking and seeking for a vessel to inhabit. You see, and I know my platform is hard for people, chosen or targeted individuals, to even listen to or hear, because even church people in the church didn't believe, oh, I'm saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost. I could never be inhabited by evil spirits. Yes, you can. Chosen, targeted, you can be inhabited by evil spirit. Now, will the evil spirit take hold of your complete vessel? Will you be possessed? It's a difference. Will you be possessed, or can you be inhabited? Inhabited means the evil spirit is within you. You have done some things, you need deliverance. Okay? You need deliverance. That doesn't mean you're possessed, like the possession of whomever the movies used to be about, when they head spinning around and all the spirit, the evil spirit has totally taken over the person. Okay? Evil spirits can inhabit you because you have opened the doorway. They have a legal, I keep telling you all, this world just didn't just magically appear, and in this world that we live in today with I can't even say it. We have the laws of the land. If you do something wrong, you have to go to court. This is because the Most High is a legalist. Okay, the Most High God is a legalist. It's about covenants. It's about access. It's about, what have you allowed? What agreement what contract have you agreed to? What fine print did you not read? Oh, yeah. What fine print did you not read? Hey, Tony, do you see a wrench by your name? Because I gave you a wrench. Let me see if I go to my page and see if I see a wrench, because I was doing a test. So hopefully you should have a wrench. Hold on, let me go. So hopefully, yes, I see a wrench by your name. All right, so that we got one of the moderators in the building. If you don't stay for the whole broadcast, that's fine. I wanted to see if you see the wrench. That's what's up. That's what's up. I figured it out. And if you're like me, if you're new to this, adding moderators to your channel, you have to go into the comment section after the broadcast, find the person's name that you want to add as a moderator to your channel, and then go on those little 3 dots, and you can add them as a moderator to your channel. So that's what's up. We got a moderator in the building. Y'all better watch out now, because I have some witches, warlocks, and just evil ass people coming up through here. So Tony can get y'all up out of here. Okay. So that's what's up. But I was saying that even the Most High is a legalist. So you, as a person here not reading the fine print, if you go to court in today's society after you have signed a contract, hey, the judge gonna look at all the evidence, and in the small print of the contract, that small print where you have to get glasses even if you don't wear glasses. That small print that they write down there, you ain't read it. Just like when you go on social media, you go on all these, half of us don't even know what half of that stuff says in the contracts of the social media platforms that we're on. Okay. But there's fine print there. Okay. You don't read it, you can get caught up. And the Most High will let the evil spirits fulfill the contract that you don't know about. That you don't know because you have fornicated, because you are masturbating, because you are playing with yourself, because you think it's just me, I'm taking care of myself, I'm stress relieving myself, I'm not hurting anybody. You are hurting yourself because you get access to evil spirits. And I have gone deep, as deep as I could, regarding evil spirits and fornication, and not even okay. So the movie I covered in a video, I think it was maybe a year and a half ago. This movie came back. It came out in like late 1970s, about a woman who was actually being raped by a spirit. And I know you guys, I keep telling you, I hope some of you guys hear me when I say that you are going to start seeing spirits. If you are a seer, you might feel their presence. You might actually feel that you are being raped by a spirit, like by a person. It's actually a spirit. This is not, and I am not talking about paralysis. I am not talking about what people tell you, oh, and this is because paralysis does happen, okay? Where the incubus or the succubus holds you down. But there's more than the incubus. There's more than the succubus. There are spirit husbands. There are spirit wives from the Marinda kingdom. There are spirit children that hold you back, keep women and men from having children. There are spirit husbands that some women can't even get married because the people that they date wind up dead or are sick with a disease. That's because those women have a spirit spouse attached to them. And it's killing the people that are around them, the people that come close to them. These spirit husbands, these spirit wives actually will kill the men, the women that come into whomever's life. They will kill them, literally. And you'll hear talks in villages or towns, oh, don't mess with Duncan. Man, Duncan always, every last one of Duncan girlfriends either got killed, a car accident, broke their leg. Don't mess with Duncan. Something wrong with Duncan. No, Duncan got a spirit wife attached to him. Duncan needs deliverance. Duncan can't tell someone that at nighttime there is something that comes in upon Duncan into his bedroom that literally feels like something is having sex with him and makes him ejaculate to continue the contract. Oh, you didn't know that part. Oh, okay. Well, let me inform you on that part. When you ejaculate, when you have a wet dream, women, men, that is continuing on with the contract within the spiritual realm. But you don't know that. The pastors and the church people, they didn't tell you that. They didn't tell you that. They just said, pray about it. Stop having those wet dreams. You young boys, y'all gonna have wet dreams. Young girls, they didn't even talk to y'all. Young girls, they didn't even think y'all were, they might have thought y'all were sex toys, but they may not have talked to y'all about sex. Okay? No, those are spirit spouses. A lot of people's parents dealt in witchcraft and actually offered up, sacrificed their own children to the spirit realm, to these spirit spouses, to the Marinda kingdom. And so when I talk to you about uh, a spirit having sex with you, you will probably, because I know that we are targeted, I know that we are chosen, and a lot of us I deal with both realms because I know both realms are real. I know that our physical realm, as the military, the ABC groups, the FB, the, CI, all of that plays a part. But I also know that the spirit realm plays a part of what we're going through. They're hand in hand. Okay. Soon, if you haven't heard, we hear about what is it called? The voice of God. We can hear God in our head. We can hear, talking in our head. Sometimes those are spirits too, guys. Just to be plain. Sometimes those are spirits as well. But it also can be technology. But soon you'll hear about people saying, well, I feel like there is something actually having intercourse with me. Like I can feel a vagina on my penis. I feel the vagina. I can't see anybody. I'm awoke. I'm not even dreaming. And I feel a vagina on my penis. It could be a day, night. That is a spirit. But if you don't hear me and hear me clearly, they are going to confuse you and not have you bond and reject that spirit. They're going to have you think, oh, it's technology. They got they got them vibrating panties now. Soon. And I'm telling you this because we know technology advances. So they have vibrating panties for you and your spouse to be somewhere and be acting silly. Because I've seen it on social media. Well, these vibrating panties gonna soon become to something. It's gonna advance. You see what I'm saying? And you're going to, or not maybe you, maybe your children, not understanding the spiritual realm, we'll chalk it up to, oh, I feel like a man is having sex with me. I can feel a penis. Oh, no, that's just them way over in China sending vibrations to your penis, to your vagina. Yes, we know this technology can and will exist, but there are spirits that do these things to keep you bound, to keep you in the contract that they have. Because growing up, going back to this photo, let me make it clean. You came into this realm and you were protected with that protective seal. Your soul was protected. But when you started having sex, well, let me not say when you started having sex, when you started fornicating, having unlawful sex, not being married, you started breaking the seals, and all these little dots around are evil spirits waiting to inhabit you. All these little dots, okay? Can you see those little dots? Matter of fact, I don't like this orange. This orange is too dark. Let me see if I can find a different color. They're waiting to inhabit you, right? I used all the yellow up. Yeah. Hold on, guys. There's something to be said about, I won't even go there yet, but hold on, it's horrible. Okay. Maybe you can see this better. There's all these little dots around. These little dots right here, wherever I'm at. It's hard to look back. You see these little dots are evil spirits. You having sex, X marks the spot. You're breaking your protective seal in your soul. Having I'm not unprotected sex, but unlawful sex, fornication, adultery, even if you're married, you're breaking that seal, right? Happy Sabbath, happy Sabbath, happy Sabbath. What was that? How do you get rid of a spouse? Hold on. I'm gonna get into that. Hold on for a minute. Leave that up there. How do you get rid of a spirit spouse? Okay. So you're having sex, you thinking, it's all good in the hood. I relieve myself of all this stress. I mean, it's a stressful week. I had to relieve myself. I ain't hurt nobody, right? You're hurting yourself because you're breaking your still. So then you're watching pornography, your eye portals. You're breaking down your eye portals. Another bam. It's like the video game. Bam, bam. More cracks in your protective layer. Bam. Eating foods that you ain't supposed to be eating, unlawful food, pork, lobster, more cracks, just more cracks. Y'all don't know, y'all don't even understand how weak we have made ourselves to be. That's why I say, and I will say it again, unclean spirits, spirit wives, spirit husbands, spirit children can inhabit you as targeted individuals, you as chosen ones. I don't care if you leave the channel, you will not be helped, you will not be delivered from these things because you don't understand them. You don't understand them. You will want to say all of it's military. Do you know that the majority of the presidents, they consult shamans and witch doctors and voodoo priestess, and they consult demonic beings. Everything that you think is a joke, they consult them, because they, from the beginning of time, were the fallen angels within Enoch that gave the information to man. So man has not forgotten about that. You, as modern man and woman, out here partying it up, it's Friday night, partying it up, may have forgotten these things. Or if you are into witchcraft or sorcery, you may not. Hell, it's about to be the season for them. Oh, beware. Okay? They are contacting, getting information. There's a war across the waters. These people contact spirits. But while you sit here and think it's all because of some note screws and bolts and matter, they know what matters. They know the spiritual comes first before the matter, before this realm. Okay, so if you are and guys, some of you guys are chosen, some of you guys are targeted because you were sacrificed as children to the Morinda kingdom. Your parents may be covenant type parents, always wanting something, wanting more in this world. So they sacrificed their first girl, their second girl, their second boy, their first boy to the Morinda kingdom. And so this is why you're having these visits. But they're not only going to be at night anymore, guys. The realm is thinning. CERN has been, the times that they tell us about CERN being cranked up is what they want us to know. Remember, they only give us stuff way after they've already accomplished so much in advance, and they give us the crumbs of what they're going to do or what they have done. So people are going to be shamed, not want to talk to you, or talk to, who can they talk to? They don't know who to talk to. That evil spirits are harassing them sexually. They literally feel like something is causing them to have sex. It's an evil spirit, my people, my peeps. You have to rebuke that spirit. You have to fast, because the Most High, when the disciples came and said, these spirits, there are different levels to spirits. These spirits only leave. Who asked that question? These spirits only leave by fasting and praying. And let me say this, you're not going to be able to fast one day, fast and pray one day, 1 week, and they're leaving. No. You see, this is a fight. See, the devil, which is any evil spirit, comes to destroy. They've lost their body. They know the fight is over for them. They know what their eternity is going to be. But you best believe they want to drag you to hell, literally, with them. And especially if you are I don't want to say special. If you have a mission, a purpose, a very special purpose here on this earth, you are definitely going to be fighting these spirits hardcore. Sometimes you will need some other person to help with deliverance of these spirits, because they do not want to let go. Even if the spirits are cast out, they're gonna search and look, because you have to remember, they are without body, but they feel, they see. Why? Think about it. If they are a spirit of lust, they feel the sexual encounters that you are engaged with, and they can't get enough of the sexual encounters that you are feeding them. Like I said earlier about the hoarding, people whose environments become just desolate, like junkyards, because they have a spirit that they have let their vessel house, and that and they're trying to fill a hole in themselves, but they let a spirit inhabit them, that spirit can never be satisfied. So they'll continue to hoard, continue to pile, continue to live in a pigsty. Lust. People will think, oh, my penis is vibrating. It's the government. I'm walking around at my job and my penis just starts vibrating. I feel like I need to have sex. No, it's a spirit. I physically feel like something for women is having sex with me. What could possibly make someone ejaculate? It's a spirit. And they want to keep the covenant that they have with you that you didn't know about. You didn't read the fine print once you popped on the porno. You didn't read the fine print in the spiritual realm. Oh no, you didn't understand that. You didn't read the fine print when you ejaculated after masturbating in the spiritual realm. That locked in another 4 to 5 years of their presence. And you see, without fasting, binding, and seeking deliverance, well, they have a stronghold established. And the Most High God is going to let them have that stronghold established because you are not fighting with the word that the Most High God has given you. You are using terms that you've heard in churches time and time again. A man falls 7 times, he gets back up. You just get on back up. We gonna fall. We gonna stumble. Yes, indeed. We gonna fall. We gonna stumble because we human. But you get right back up. We've heard it all in churches. I've heard it. You've heard it. And the ones that don't want to hear it anymore, they run away from it. But you've heard it. Get back up. You're trying. At least you're trying. Well, they didn't tell you how, when you're trying, how you need to seek deliverance. These spirits are here for keeps. They know they have totally fumbled the ball. They know that they've been here for thousands, I mean thousands of years. And they have fumbled the ball. They know what is in store for them. When I tell you how sometimes studying and listening to books that have been removed from the Bible that would give you more of an understanding of what you are actually dealing with, kind of irritates me, kind of upsets me. Because a lot of people, good people, targeted individuals, chosen ones, will not fully understand the fight that is at hand. Oh, and in this day and age, well, who can they really talk to about what they're really dealing with, especially if it's a sexual demon? And I'm not saying that is the worst of the demons. Not at all. You have gluttony, you have all sorts of demons that don't just come one at a time, you see. They bring their partners, and you have a slew of demons that you will have to fight. And if you don't even know that you're fighting an army, well, hell, maybe legions, thousands upon thousands of demons. That's a battle you won't win if you think, well, hell, I just watched a porn. I jacked off. I popped off. I'm a man. I'm a woman. I fall, I get back up. That's what the Bible says. They're trying to wear out the saints. Most definitely. Well, you see, the saints, I mean, even in Revelations, it says he shortens the days because they are trying to wear out the saints. I mean, with deceptions and so many things that Satan and his imps are planning for you. This world is so magnificent. And so much more than what we were told. Worlds, spirits that you have to, excuse me, fight, marine the kingdoms, and but you don't fight them the proper way if you don't know how to fight them. It's like going into battle with, well, the United States, who is losing their power as we speak. Hallelujah. Going into battle with them, with their fighter jets and their drones and all of their top secret weaponry. And you waking up, but only remembering the teachings from when you went to church. So all you have in your hand is a rock. And you're just throwing stones at fighter jets, at drones, rocks. When only, if only, you could open your eyes like the Most High did Ezekiel. Was it Ezekiel or his servant? And see the massive spiritual army that is waiting to be activated by you. But you're picking up rocks, throwing it at fighter jets, because you don't know the actual power that you possess, because you don't know the plan, the purpose that the Most High has for you. So you continue to pick up rocks while they laugh. They show you in movies and everything what they can do, what they have done with robots and things of that nature. I want to say it was the movie AI. I want to say it was the movie AI, where they had sex robots in these movies. And I think it was a husband killed himself or tried to kill his wife because she kept wanting to have sex with the sex robot. I saw that movie so long ago. Let me look it up and see if this is AI, the movie. And to me, it was kind of sad because it was a little bear. I think he was the only thing left after devastation or what have you. AI. Was it AI? I might be saying it the wrong. But it was a young boy. The young boy that he became famous from the movie I See Dead People. I can't remember his name, but he became famous after that movie. And so he was in, I'm thinking of it's AI, but I don't see it's not pulling up. He became famous and he was in this movie that I'm trying to find for you all. But I mentioned that movie because I remember seeing, oh, here it is AI. Hold on, let me let y'all see it. I remember seeing him in this movie, and there was a scene. Oops, I'll read this in a minute. There was a scene, The Sixth Sense. Yeah, he became famous in The Sixth Sense, and I don't remember the young boy's name. Let me flip this around. Oops, I'll flip this around so y'all can see. This little boy right here. Y'all remember him? Sorry. I don't remember his name, but this was the movie AI, Artificial in what is that, Intelligence. This movie, 9 years ago. Well, that might be when these people posted. This is the trailer. Let's look at the trailer.
When's your birthday? I never had a birthday.
His name is David.
David? That's creepy. Whoa, that's so real.
In a distant future, in an age of intelligent machines, he is the first robotic child programmed to love and coexist as a member of a family. His is a tale of humanity and a journey to find his place among humans and machines.
I'm a boy.
You are a real boy. At least as real as I've ever made one.
I don't know if some of you guys even watched that movie. Hold tight. Let me turn y'all back around. But I don't know why I keep turning. In that movie, it's you see how, first of all, we're at that point. First and foremost, we're there. If y'all seen, I can't remember the female that they've already created, where I think they gave her residence already. What's her name? I don't know what the female robot name is, but she's already here. I think she has citizenship. They've already created these robots, these artificial intelligence. We know that we are in the feet. We know that we are in the time of the end. The iron and clay mingling together. But these robots that they're making so close to humanity, so very, very close. And I gotta be careful what I say, because these folks on these platforms be hitting a sister up. To make them as close as possible to humanity, well, these machines will not only house, and I know this might blow your mind, artificial intelligence. It will house spirits. You see, people think it's a game when this season that is coming upon us, called Hallows Eve, to go into haunted houses, quote unquote, haunted houses. They think it's a game. They think it's a ghost. Oh, these houses are haunted by ghosts. I am the ghost hunter. Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Ghost? It's a game. These are not ghosts. These are spirits. Evil spirits that once were angels that were destroyed and lost their physical form, and now are evil spirits. That artificial intelligence, you see, once the bodies that they have chosen to get rid of off of this plane, this horizon, this dome, this globe, well, we won't go there, but this world, once they've gotten all the sheeples that they need to have in line, in order, gotta be careful. Well, let's go back to AI. They will be inhabiting machine spirits. I know, it's just too much. Oh, she's off her rocker. She's lost it. Spirits, bodies created especially for spirits, designed. So the majority of spirits will no longer need to inhabit your physical body. I know it sounds impossible. Well, when you listen to people who have been in homes who are of the world, I would say, and they say the homes are haunted, and someone comes in and they say, well, have you brought anything into your home? Anything? Have you bought any jewelry? Have you bought any new books? Have you bought anything from flea markets? Anything of that nature? Oh, I did. I did buy something from a flea market or a yard sale. Or you have to be very careful, my people, my peeps, when doing this type of shopping. Even when buying something from stores, brand new. The brands you buy, they are inhabiting or mixing their blood into certain products, makeup, shoes, beer. Ooh, I know it's probably too deep for you to even dive into the understanding. What is in the blood, my people, my peeps? Do you know what is in the blood? I'm waiting. I'll give you a few minutes. Take a drink of this water. Nobody knows what's in the blood? Life. The Most High God tells you life is in the blood. So when you spill the blood of a person, just by killing them, their physical being, this flesh, might go away. But the Most High God will still hear the cries of the spirit, the life that was in the blood. That's why you're not supposed to eat blood. The life force is in the blood. And that's why, who was it? Cain killed Abel. He heard him cry out. His blood cry out. The life force is in the blood. Spirits. You can't kill a spirit. So when you have people doing seances and demonic, I don't know what they do, whatever it is that they do that is demonic and conjuring up of spirits, and you go buy a book because it looks creepy and cool, or and you bring it into your home, and then all of a sudden you're hearing pots and pans rattling and stuff knocking off the walls, and you think it is a ghost. Well, it's not. It is a spirit, a demonic spirit, and you've brought it into your home. And just like I keep telling you, your government officials deal with spirits. Those AI, those robots, well, they're going to inhabit them with demonic spirits. Just like you can bring one into your home right now, unaware, because you don't know where you got or where a certain item of clothing came from, or a certain a book, shoes, jewelry. You're clueless to the fact of who owned that particular piece of jewelry or a box that a spirit is housed in. Don't be fooled. This war is is real. And it's not just about the physical flesh. Don't sit back. If you're a young boy or a young girl and you don't understand about the dreams that you're having, and they call them wet dreams, and you wake up and you don't denounce and you don't rebuke and you don't bind and you don't break the contract that was just made by that dream. Whatever that spirit that was sent as a beautiful girl or a handsome man in your dream for you to fornicate with in the dream is bringing something into your life so devastating. Bondage in the spiritual realm, financial bondage, diseases, death. If only we as people were taught this earlier, well, the fight it just might be a little easier. But you're in a fight for your everlasting life. And those spirits, those witches and warlocks, they know what you don't know. They know how to fight a fight that you may think it's make believe. So, guard your portals, your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your nose, your flesh, your skin. Because soon they're going to have you think, oh, my sexual organs are just vibrating. It's the government vibrating them, and I can't control it, and it'll be spiritual before it'll be anything else. Remember that. Bind and rebuke them. Let me see. Just saying before I get out of here. I don't know. I can't speak on that. I do know, but I can't speak on it on here. Well, thank you. Um, guys, I'm telling you, if you don't see stuff happening with this Halloween coming up, more or hear of more and more um, extraordinary appearances, or um, more and more demonic happenings this Halloween, well, prepare yourself. It is coming. I mean, I can peruse the social media platforms and see people posting stuff in the skies that are just abnormal. We say it's blue beam, but like I say, everything, and I mean everything, starts in the spiritual realm first. So whether we name it blue beam here because we are physical beings right now and our spirit is housed in these bodies, our cars, our vessels, blue beam is nothing but a spiritual creation that started in the spiritual realm, and they're bringing forth all of that right now. And it's going to continue to come forth more and more because the deception has to be so great. Like, who was it before? I think it was you. The deception has to be so great that they would fool even the saints. Where was that? I don't see it. But anyway, I was going to put that comment up here. Even the saints would be fooled. Something I see here. So, with that being said, guys, happy Sabbath. Pay attention to your surroundings. Even as chosen ones, as targeted individuals, pay attention to your surroundings because you might get into you don't want, let me say this, you don't want to fall into a spirit of depression because it is a spirit. People might say it's a mental illness, but these are spirits that will come and they'll try to weigh heavier and heavier on you in your life, because they're trying to take you out. Simple as that. Okay, and I'm out, and much love.